Wait, what is the dog doing? What is that?
We go to bed, you doze off. So I take your country girl clothes off. I put my hands on your body. It feels like, hey, it's a fucking scarecrow again.
It's a remix and I'm coming with that.
She said she was 12.
Like a baka.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Bow, bow, bow.
What the dog doing?
What you know about rolling down in the deep?
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
He talking it, she ain't trying it. He keep calling me crying, bitch. Dance how you killed this.
Actually, I wasn't aware that we had an assignment.
Add a little bit of spice.
Your bitch up a grab like a sweepstake. I'ma eat her ass like a cheesecake. Now we back to my place. Bust on her face with my nut like a toothpaste.
It's almost Halloween, so you know what that means. It's time for another spooky tale for the neurodivergent. Some overhead light joke. Kate sat alone in her house with delight, but a sudden sharp noise gave her quite a big fright. She went to investigate and sighed with great joy. The ice maker had been the source of the noise. The thought of cold ice made her think of ice cream, but our story's not over. There's still time to scream. She went to the freezer to find a fresh pint. It'd been a no-bones day, so a treat would be nice. Once dessert was acquired, she reached for the drawer, and what she found there filled her with sudden horror. One single spoon rested there as if spiked. It was the shitty one with the weird handle that nobody liked. Happy Halloween.
What ADHD hyperfocus feels like.
That doorstop is exceedingly boring. Let's fix that. To the hyperfixation station.
Become such a mess. Why is my mouth so dry? Desperately need to pee. And I need to eat. What time is it anyway? Whoa. Where's my phone?
It's still raining. Why is it still raining? I did what I was supposed to. That's not fair.
Imagine if we treated other conditions the same way we treated neurodivergence. Part 3. Well, you certainly show all the hallmarks, but I'm afraid you're far too old for a broken arm. What are you talking about? You can see the bone. I'm in so much pain. Oh, pain. I see. What's that supposed to mean? What are you writing down? Drug-seeking behavior.
B-U-S-Y-D-O-N-K-E-Y, busy donkey. What's the donkey busy doing? Being busy. Oh, the laundry. Shit. Nope, bacon. B-U-S-Y-D-O-N-K-E-Y, busy donkey. What's the donkey busy doing? Making bacon. Bacon. Are you filming? Fuck off.
Have you seen my new trick? No, why? What is it? Oh no, honestly, it's the worst. Everything's missing. Ready? Ooh, look at you, fancy. Right, which reminds me to show you, but hold on, I left it upstairs. And here we go. I'll be right back. For like teleporting upstairs and everything, it seems to be taking a while. He's not checking upstairs. Yeah, looks like I thought it was upstairs. I checked France, but I looked over Italy too. Do you remember where else we'd been? This is what I mean. My lost and found now is just the entire globe.
Oh my god, no, how is it worse?
What's up, man? What's up? Got any big things this weekend? I need to buy an extension cord. Oh, so not much? Oh, and I need to take out the trash, write a 15-page essay, untangle my headphones, take the SAT. Oh, and I need to find the scotch tape I lost. You could have just said the SAT or that big essay that you have. What do you mean? Because those are bigger priorities. You listed those things like they were all equal priorities. Yeah, why wouldn't they be? They all require the same amount of energy. In what world does taking out the trash and doing the SAT require the same amount of energy? In my world. Think you have a couple screws loose up there, man. Not loose, just a different brand of screws.
So you're telling me that I have to come up with a solution all by myself to a problem that I created all by myself? Well, that's not fair. I gotta sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
If I have too much sugar in one sitting, I get like a sugar crash. I'm so diabetic. I also cough from time to time. That's so pneumonia of me. Sometimes my stomach hurts. IBS problems. You're blind? You know, anytime I close my eyes, I can't see either.
Sending, honey, it already did. You're not gonna slow it, heaven knows you tried. Got it good, now get inside. We're going to go where everybody knows.
Holy shit!
Slow down, grab the wall, wiggle like you're tryna make your ass fall off. Hella thick, I wanna smash them all now. Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas.
First part of having ADHD for me is the hyper attention to details that don't fucking matter. I can subject hop and project hop all day long, no problem following the dopamine. Meanwhile, I'm driven crazy by the fact that some lights make noise and some don't. Why is it I'll have the TV volume on 40 but I can still hear the beer in the beer can fizz? Why can I only watch TV with subtitles? Meanwhile, everyone assumes I'm deaf because they say something to me and I say, what? Not because I didn't hear them, it's because my brain couldn't process. And midway through them repeating it is when my brain processes what they said the first time. It's not that I'm deaf, it's just that my mind won't brain, but somehow my brain don't mind. Hit the like for the mild amusement and fall for the disappointment.
If you love somebody with a neurodivergency, I have some advice for you. It can be really easy to notice when we do something wrong. And by wrong, I mean inconvenient to you. Losing your keys is not a moral failing. It can be really annoying to have to wait 20 minutes for us to find our keys, only for us to then have to go back into the house because we realized we forgot our wallet, or whatever. What is a lot harder is recognizing the moments where we succeed. Because sometimes we do know where our keys are. Sometimes we aren't running late. Sometimes things are going really well. It can feel weird to praise somebody for knowing where their keys are. But for a lot of neurodivergent people, that is a victory. That is a success. That is something to celebrate. And so yeah, it's easy to get frustrated. But one of the best ways that you can support your neurodivergent partner is to celebrate our victories, rather than honing in on our failures. Even though losing your keys is not actually being a failure, it's just a minor inconvenience, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know if you'll find this funny or concerning, or if I'm going to give you a little insight to your own brain that maybe you didn't need. Anyway, I do that lots, and that's why we're such good friends. I say things and you're like, fuck you. Anyway, so I've been doing some thinking in my little brain, and I spend a lot of time because I really fall in the combination of hyperactive, inattentive ADHD, and I spend a lot of time just like, head empty, no thoughts. But like, it's not head empty, no thoughts, because if you're anything like me, which you're seeing this video, your brain is moving 10,000 miles an hour all the time, and you have like 15 different thoughts happening constantly. Something that I think I've developed, I don't feel like it always used to be like this, and I find it a little worrisome, is that if I don't complete the thought, because I can just drop it, because object permanence, no, she's lacking. If I just drop the thought, it's almost like my brain is empty because I'm not really putting in any work. It's just like the first 3 words and then it goes away. And so I sit here having no thoughts, but I'm having all the thoughts, but I'm not finishing enough for them to be real thoughts, you know? And so I'm thinking many things, but I couldn't tell you a single thing I thought. Anyway, I'm Dr. Seuss.
Let's talk about ADHD and getting out of bed, which I want to be very clear I'm not going to do for this video. Buckle in, I'm going to read your mind. If you have ADHD, you probably struggle to fall asleep. You fall asleep later than most of the other people you know in your life. It's hard for you to wake up in the morning and you're tired, like, all the time. I'm just kidding, it's not magic, it's science. Just a couple of months ago, a study was published that about 85% of kids with ADHD struggle with some sort of sleep difficulty. And that number doesn't get much better in ADHD adults. It dwindles down to a paltry 75%. But the most frustrating thing? Science has recognized this pattern over and over and over again in people with ADHD. Struggles falling asleep, struggles staying asleep, struggles waking up in the morning, struggles with fatigue. But if you ever want to have some fun, just like look up the suggestions that they have for getting better sleep. Because it's like they study these giant groups of people with ADHD and then forget how ADHD works entirely when recommending solutions.
Hey, I'm your guilty conscience from inside of your brain, and you're watching way too much TikTok. Radical.